play some more .hack GU. We're getting really into the meat and potatoes of things here. Got some arena battles coming up. I think we learned our next one is against Matsu, if I remember. And of course, we're on our path to confronting the Emperor, who we've learned has Epitaph user powers and has also been consorting with Ida, so bit of investigation needs to take place, and of course we have to be the strongest, etc., etc. He called us a chicken, and we can't let that stand. Okay, so I think all our volume levels and stuff should be pretty much the same. I haven't changed the scene around too much, other than letting the desktop audio come through. So we'll just continue here. I've done a little bit of work. Yeah, man, meat and potatoes. I had a promotional plate from McDonald's when I was a kid. They gave those out, I guess, with Happy Meals or something. I don't remember exactly why we got those, but we did. And they were like Hercules promotional plates. And my favorite plate was one that had Hercules on it that said, "I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy." So, I don't know. Always like meat and potatoes, I guess. So I've done a little bit of work off screen. You may remember that we were slightly under-leveled at one point earlier on, and the story wanted me to be like level 31 for this area, and I was level like 24 or something. So I've done a bit of work. I've probably gone a bit overboard, but this will definitely ensure that we don't have to do any more grinding until we beat at least the first volume, or maybe more, because, you know, I don't want to slow down the pace of the stream too much or anything. Going into side areas to grind gets a little boring, I understand. And we're not really in a scenario where we can, like, edit things out or anything. Alright, so if you want to know just how overboard I've gone, let's open up the menu and bam, Haseo is level 50. I went ahead and just went to the max because screw it, why not? It wants me to be low 30s anyway, so we're going to be laughably overpowered for this stuff coming up. But, you know, to be fair, like, sitting there struggling with the combat is not exactly the most entertaining part of this game. I think the entertaining part of this game is the story and the characters. So, and you know, it makes sense, right? If we're trying to become the strongest PvPer in the world, why would we not be max level? So that's where we are, and I went to that area level, or that area that Gaspard told us to go to for leveling. After that, I thought I would be done, but I got an area word from that let me get, hey, thanks for the bits.
I heard I could drop money here now, so we have some money.
I've got speech to text on just as a thing. I don't know, I figure if you're dropping me some money, we might as well. I might set up a like a threshold for that. I figure we'll probably get a higher volume starting out than we will as we move forward, but if it gets to be too much, then, you know, we'll tweak it as necessary. I'm open to changes, so. Anyway, thanks for the bits. If I remember, we are weapon levels. Yeah, we'll go over that in a bit. Well, you didn't miss. I did all of this off screen between streams over this weekend, pretty much. I mean, I kind of trust that my audience is, like, okay for the most part. If I'm not getting a ton of, like, random Twitch people very often, and, you know, everyone around here seems to be cool for the most part. If it starts becoming a problem again, then I will either just, like, turn them off for the day or something until we tweak them or whatever. Or if people want to drop spoilers and they have to pay me, like, $10 to do so, then, you know, more power to them, I guess. So it's time for the second round match. We've got to invite Adelie and Syllabus into our party. They're the only two offline anyway, and also, therefore, the only other two I could level. So they are both level 50, but as you can see, Kun and Pi are 40. Got 41s here, so they're going to be dragging behind a little bit. So maybe if we do some content that doesn't require Adelie and Syllabus, we can bring them along so we're not, like, stupidly overpowered. And weapons and stuff, I've got some good broadswords here. Is level 43. Well, I couldn't really find any good dual swords, so we're stuck here at level 35. But I've got some good armor here, level 47 and level 40. I've got some stuff here. This is pretty nice. Let me go into customize. And one of the things I got here was increased experience earned in battle. I just bought some of these from, like, random stores and trading with people. If you want to give me $10 to get banned, I'd take it. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. So, you know, just be cool with it. I figure most of us have common sense here, so, you know, I trust you guys with that. So yeah, we're on level 50. If we take a look at weapon levels, I've got my dual swords and broadswords both up to level 5. I think level 5 is the max, because as you can see, my dual swords don't look like they can go any higher. So in terms of arts and stuff, let me bring up my skill trigger and you'll see them really well here. So this is the broadsword stuff. Got Armor Pierce Twin Moons. I think before we only had Tiger Blitz, so we've got these two, which is cool. For... Nope. There we go. Nope, still only have to actually change the weapon to view my Twin Swords skills. That's fine. So Sparrow Counter, we got Sword Dance. I don't remember if we got that on stream or if I got that separately. But we have that now. It's kind of a good AoE thing for the Twin Blades. I think it doesn't do like as much damage as Sparrow Counter single target, but it can be good in certain situations. So that's pretty much where we're at. Adderley has also learned Ulrepth, which is the next healing spell after Repth. So that helps because Repth only heals 100 HP and we have like 1,000 max now. All right, so let's go ahead and take part in the next round, and we'll pick things back up. And that also means we don't really have to worry about, you know, getting levels in between story events or whatever. We can pretty much just barrel straight forward. And yeah, also I see in your message you put like a custom cheer mote, I think they're called. I don't think affiliates have access to that. So that may not like show up, but I'm not 100% sure how all that works. So this is the team we're going up against, which we hilariously overpower. If they were taking us seriously, then they would have leveled up themselves, but that's what they get. It's also a weird party comp. Matsu is an adept rogue, and then 2 tribal grapplers. No healers or spellcasters, but alright, guess that works.
Are you sure about this? I mean, fighting somebody from your own guild, Adderley?
Oh yes, I got Sakaki's approval. After all, arena battles are different from personal ones.
Sakaki. Man, you really listen to everything he says, don't you?
Is he missing a leg, or is it just like clipping? I think it's just clipping through his weird back hanging down piece.
What's so great about a guy who's trying to ruin his own guild master?
Sakaki's not. He isn't like that.
Where there's smoke, there's fire, you know.
I find the best way to prepare for a fight is to antagonize your teammates.
You just eat.
Or we start a cutscene after one hit. That may happen, actually.
In the end, you're always just spouting off someone else's opinions.
That's not.
Hey, maybe you should watch your back out there.
Dude, you're a
Knowing
terrible
Sakaki,
leader. What are you
he just
doing?
might have ordered Adderley to hold back on purpose.
All right, Haseo, quit it. That's going too far.
Oh well, it doesn't matter even if you do hold back in this fight. Seeing
Like,
how
what
I'm going to
prompted
win
this?
regardless. I'm surprised Sakaki can't even see.
Yeah, I agree. I have no idea why Adderley is still around. There you go, finally. He needed that.
I don't care what you say about me, Haseo. But please, stop saying bad things about Sakaki.
You!
Haseo, good luck. Let's have a great match.
Yeah, and I think I do actually have max friendship with Adderley since I've been, you know, adventuring with her so much, leveling up.
Everyone is waiting for second round of the Demon Palace tournament. Today's commentary will be from Moontree's Guildmaster.
Oh, hey, buddy. I know you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Zelkova. I hope that you'll enjoy the match along with me today.
Probably a slightly better commentary career than Gabi had, don't you think?
Between Moontree and Kennard. What are you looking forward to seeing, Mr. Zelkova?
Well, I'd love to see the come-from-behind technique Haseo showed us in his last match.
Are you sure about that? If he comes from behind,
Well, all of these
that
people are
means
level
Matsu
50
will-
and everyone else is level 30, so I wonder who's going to win.
Oh, they're here. It's Haseo.
Adderley.
Hey, pay attention.
What are you acting all laid back for?
Because I outlevel you by at least, like, 15.
I'm gonna show you just how different you and I really are. Get ready to fight. Let's go.
All right. We done? Yep, all right, that's what I thought.
Haseo's putting up an admirable fight against Moontree's Maverick.
Yeah, an admirable fight.
I don't know. Matsu isn't fighting seriously yet.
This is kinda nice. Hmm? I haven't had this much fun in a while.
What are you talking about now? Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Hardly. The real fight's just beginning.
Oh, I like Adeli's staff. I don't know that I'd ever taken a look at it before. It's nice and flowery.
What do you mean? Aren't you fighting seriously?
A long time ago, Matsu used to be a famous PK known as the Flame Sword Demon.
I can see why he ditched that
When he
name.
came to join Moontree, he sealed away his main weapon. And he did this in order to separate himself from his past.
Forget the lucky victory stuff I said. But it still doesn't change the fact that you're gonna lose. Okay. From now on.
Yo, that's pretty neat looking, actually. Oh, it's good you're fighting for real, because you need it.
This is an unexpected surprise. Could this spell trouble for Team Haseo?
I don't think so, man.
Yes, that's right. His main weapon of choice is a broadsword. That's the same one he used during his PK days.
I like Zelkova. He's a good character. Flame sword.
So you've been holding back until now. Perfect.
Oh, it's like a
Show me
bird
what
on the
you
end.
got.
I guess that's appropriate.
Here I go!
Oh, he countered me. Okay, well, that's what I get. I tried to be fancy, but I think he died from Adeli getting up. Is that what that was?
It's over.
Yeah, it's okay, I guess. Maybe you kind of like him a little.
Matsu, the Maverick from
So I do like that this fight is actually not completely scripted like the last one was. You know, the last one was a forced come from behind thing, but this one you actually win by defeating the leader.
Where are you? Where did you go?
Well now, this is an interesting development. I didn't expect
for you to grind for a couple hours, Haseo.
I guess the perfect time to move the pawns into position has finally arrived.
Stand up guy, Sakaki, clearly not planning anything. Sonny, those shoes, that's in season these days. People adding like a foot to their height. That also must be incredibly uncomfortable.
You satisfied now that your darling Haseo
Just like a
has
big piece of
finally
wood
won?
in the middle of your foot. Like you'd have to balance on it.
I know. You don't have to tell me. I used my forbidden weapon. I'll take the heat. I bet you would be relieved to have a troublemaker like me leave your precious guild Moontree, right?
So, are you satisfied?
Huh?
You've been looking for a chance to throw that weapon away all this time. The reason you couldn't do that was because you had never come across anyone strong enough to truly test your skill with it. Now that you fought Haseo, you must be truly satisfied.
Forbidden weapon.
In that case, throw that sword away and be reborn. To become the real Matsu of Moontree.
Yeah. It's just as you say. You're right, Master Zelkova. I have no regrets.
I think that's like, I don't know, I don't remember what actual class Zelkova is, but I think that's like a sheath for his
That was
weapon.
a pretty good fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, whatever. You just wouldn't go down.
We're friends now, see?
Got something for you. We'll just call this a little something to remember this day by.
So we get the flame sword, which I don't know if it's
Feel like
better than the level
go ahead and use
41
this
sword
sword
that I have right now.
later.
Probably not. Because they wouldn't
don't
give you a
want
sword that
this.
like you couldn't equip, right? So it's got to be level 30 something.
Damn. He's gone.
Thank you for another great match.
Man, she almost hit her knees with her head there. That was pretty extreme.
Hey, Adelie!
I guess what happened in the waiting room is still
I guess you
bothering
being a
her.
complete unrepentant asshole still bothering her a little bit. Yeah, a legendary player, level 30. That's a thing that's going to continue happening. Give you a 66 weapon for a 60 mission. No, yeah, maybe. I just imagine like they give you the flames. It wouldn't be like level 40, like 41, I think is my broadsword. 43, yeah, so it's level 32. So it's considerably worse, and also you can't like alchemize it or anything, and like all it has is fire attack and critical plus 10, which are two things that I could get anyway if I really wanted to. So, yeah, well, maybe, I don't know if you can sell it because it's rarity 5-star. I don't know, I think you can like put that in the shop. One thing I do also want to do is go back, because this whole time, like this whole period, since Gaspard is like canonically offline, now he's online. So since he was offline before, obviously he wasn't manning the shop, so I've been selling things and not actually able to collect my money for it. So I should have a decent amount of money waiting for me, assuming he's here. Yeah, I can't sell it. That's probably what I figured. That would be pretty funny, though, if he was just walking by and all of a sudden, hey, isn't this the flame sword that I gave Haseo? Why is it on sale in Shop Acorn? Hey, buddy. How much money you got for me? 45,000? That's... okay, not bad, I guess. Here's all the stuff, all the crap that I sold. A decent amount of cash. I guess we can see what else we can sell. Yep. Cannot display the right, so rarity 5 stars. Like Gaspard's pimp. Well, he's just selling stuff. I'm not selling Gaspard. That'd be a little different. And probably against some kind of terms of service. I also picked up some other random weapons. Like, this is the best fist I could find. I do like the fist icon, though. That's a good icon. Grimoire, got a Lance 42, a Bayonet 41. So some weapons and stuff for those guys as we put them into our party. It's 27 armor I'm never going to wear. Keep the 35 just because I probably can put it on like somebody else for now. And essentially I've just been dumping all these low-level accessories. You see, I've got quite a few of them, and I'm clearly not going to use most of them. I mean, I guess that's true, but Gaspard doesn't seem like that type of guy to me. Alright, so that's that. Time to log out and check my email or something. Also, Adelie left the party. I like that. Basilibus was still in it. Alright, let's see what kind of mails we've got. Ah, Pyros has discovered something. Hey, Gaspard. No problem, man. I got your back. New desecration. Criminals return to the crime scene, so I'm gonna head to that area and ambush them. Hidden forbidden bulwark. That's a good word.
I've got to go check it out.
And I think that's pretty much it for here. There is actually a post in the official forums that I want to look at real quick. It's Barb. Barb's my first subscriber. So let's look at the official forum. Barb, I played an alert for you earlier, but I don't think you were here. So there's an important update here. Sakaki, looks like the previous thread has disappeared. They have like their private contact thread for officers just here in the official forum. Tormenting and harassing other players. So I think we can, yeah, we can reply to this one. Do you get a kick out of assembling people? Yeah, that's my specific thing, is I like assembling people. This is pretty shady. After we've been a complete jerk about Sakaki and Moontree in general, let's ask. We're curious. Yep. Hey, LT, thanks for the sub. Yeah, we hit a Twitch affiliate status not too long ago. I got it on the 10th, so on the Friday. So this is the first time streaming since we've had all that enabled.
So, Triage's sign was located in Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark.
Yeah, that 5K cheer, man. It's above and beyond. Thanks again. So he said something, but I completely forgot. Oh yeah, the new sign, that's right. So I think we need to just head there on our own. The Morig Baru, it's pronounced Morig. I know it says Morigu, but you know, it's the Japanese thing. It's Morig. And you kind of like cut off the U. No, I don't have any emote ideas yet. I was explaining it before we started, but like it happened a lot faster than I thought it would. So I've been kind of caught off guard and just sort of scribbled some like alerts and stuff together. So
are you expecting the criminal to return to the scene of the crime? Isn't that too cliche, Ovan?
Oh, it's Ovan. Hey, thanks for the sub.
So, what do you think is located on the other side of this wall?
There's nothing. The graphics for backgrounds that can't be seen by the players are not rendered in order to save processing power.
Also known as occlusion culling.
Yatta.
Hey. Of course they know each other, right?
But I can feel it. It feels like there's something being held back behind this wall. This place is a prison.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I could just listen to Yada's voice.
Very dramatic and quite poetic, considering it came from you, Ovan. However, in that case, the question is, between the existence that lies beyond the
and of course, it's two people that are really good at speaking cryptically, speaking to each other, so who even knows what they're talking about?
I'm going to leave before the pursuer gets here.
Some kind of prison wall, so to speak. Of course, being a tri-edge sign here, it can't be completely inconsequential, right? Pyros, my man. Best party member. Well, maybe I do knows, but I'm... I have to be as cryptic as them, right?
Oh, he of fair eyes! My comrade, it's you! Thank you for coming!
Anytime, man.
The sign made by the hated Tri-Edge is this way. He might come back at any time. Let us wait and ambush him.
That's, certainly a way to be. It looks like he just tried to do a push-up and then failed, and now he's recovering.
You're sure that Tri-Edge is going to show up here?
Of course! My animal instincts tell me that criminals always return to the scene of the crime.
Isn't that a little cliche?
Don't tell me. You love cop shows, right?
Well, of course.
Hey, he'll see you! Go! Get away from there!
Yeah, so there's not really a lot we can do. I think we just have to sit here and talk to Pyros a lot.
According to your animal instincts, when's
Fair eyes emote.
Here?
That I don't know. Could be 10 minutes, or maybe an hour, or half a day, or even 2 days. I don't know.
Yes, that's Pyros' voice.
Or a month. or maybe half a year. But I don't want to ignore the possibility of 3 years.
There's no point in waiting here. I'll head back to town.
Probably a good idea. So really, we just came here to hear Ovan and Yada speak cryptically at each other. And now we have new mail, so see, everything flows. No, Pyros is the joke character. He's the comic relief, so of course that's his voice. If you like had run into him before this, you would know, but I don't think you'd seen any of that, so. Extremely urgent. All right.
Lumina cloth? Jeez, old man. At least write down what you want.
Of course Pyros is the well, I mean, he's the best player, the character in the game, but that doesn't mean he's still not the joke character.
And Terrace is calling me. Guess I'll go to Lumina Cloth.
Not like I'm his disciple or anything.
You're late, kid.
Like hell. You're the one that called me. If it's for something stupid, I'll beat the crap out of you.
Why did you call him again? Is there no one else you could call?
Not to think it's stupid. There.
Yeah, Pyros is the only thing redeeming, like, Haseo's terribleness in this game.
Hey, hurry up or you'll lose her.
Why are we stalking Alcade again?
But why do I have to...
A lot of shady stuff tends to go on back here. This is like the second time we've gone back here for something.
I remember the last time we fought. You used something against me, didn't you?
Oh, and Entrance is just randomly here.
That trick isn't gonna work on me this time. For our next match, I'm gonna have a specialist monitor it. Then I will expose your trickery to the entire world.
Oh, hey, I wasn't following you, I promise.
I guess that serves you right. She noticed the avatar, you know. How are you gonna handle this, Emperor? Well, don't you worry about it. I'm gonna fight her before you will.
I'll win your approval, not that I'm looking for it or anything.
To take her down without even using my avatar. And after I'm done with her, next is...
It doesn't interest me in the slightest bit how you choose to fight her. But I will tell you one thing.
Huh?
Alcade is a very strong fighter. As you are now, there's no way you can defeat her.
Yeah, but what level is she?
Not without using the avatar anyway. Don't get yourself so blinded by your foolish pride that you lose sight of what's in front of you.
That's all Haseo knows. There's nothing but foolish pride.
I can't beat Alcade? There's no way in hell!
What, you think you can win every time? That you won't lose?
Damn straight I won't.
Look, kid, I don't know anything about the problems you and Endrins might have had in the
I mean,
past.
probably because it's a PS2 game, but I don't know. Maybe they're actually like RPing emotes while they're talking and saying some sentences.
You work with all of your tactics. There is still a small chance that something could upset the whole situation.
You could just be like Antares and always wear a mask. That way nobody knows if your mouth's moving or not.
Filled with their short-sighted pride, making them think that victory can come easily. That empty pride has turned into shackles. Shackles that hold you down. Why can't you or Alcade see that?
I'm just glad that people are finally starting to call Haseo out. Not that it really matters to him, I'm sure, but...
Damn Antares, talking like he knows it all.
And yeah, I mean, skill kind of has to mean more than level, because all of these super powerful...
Check my email.
Oh, there we go, we gotta log out and check our email again. All these, like, super powerful players are level 30 or whatever. I used Sparrow Counter on Matsu and brought him down to 1 HP. We may have a reply in that Moon Tree thread also. Important mail. We have 2 important mails, but Gaspard's not important. It's just these 2, Syllabus and CC Corp. There's a new quest, which we might as well do. Just because, you know, may unlock something. So, we're gonna go against Akatsuki! Leader Alcade.
My opponent this time is Alcade. Well, I guess I better go register.
So if we want, we can pretty much just go straight into this fight. So he's going to give us a new area to level in, which we definitely don't need. But we will probably go ahead and do that quest with Syllabus and Gaspard, and take the opportunity to hang out with them as it arises. I'm also going to try to save somewhat regularly, because like I said before, I've been having some power blinks, so the PS4 is not on like a UPS backup or anything, so... Yeah, Haseo was, I think what he said was 133. I think that was his level when he was the Terror of Death. Yep, so not really any point to replying to this. Maybe I didn't get an affection increase because her affection was already maxed, or maybe there just isn't one. I don't know, but... Yeah, I probably do, but... I don't know, I just don't want to run, like, my TV. Like, I have a 4K TV, which I'm assuming uses a lot of power. So between, like, that and a PS4 Pro and everything, like, I feel like I would draw too much out of that thing. I don't know what the specs are for it, but I just worry that that would be drawing way too much power. Alright, so quest time. Well, time to hang out with our buds. I mean, it's not even casual stuff, like, you know, a TV getting powered off because the power suddenly got cut is probably not good. I've actually had a TV where, like, some of the inputs were completely fried, like, during a storm or whatever, which I guess that's different. I guess that's like a surge or whatever, but I don't know. Just having that, I like being in control of the power and shutting it off myself, so it's not just, like, forced off. All right, got our money from that, and we can sell some more things. We're about to go over 100K. So we'll just keep dropping these accessories pretty much. Yeah, maybe. I don't know how all that, like, if that really protects against, like, a direct lightning strike or whatever, but... either way, I probably should get something set up, but for now, at least, we're doing fine. So one thing I do also actually want to do is check out the Book of 1,000, because I've... you know, done quite a bit of grinding, so there's probably more stuff unlocked. And I may also want to check out some of the, like, side quest things that we unlocked. Yeah, all those rank ups. We even maxed out the 2nd book. Haven't done anything really with the 8th book. I think that might be Steam Bike stuff. Reading cards and movies. Wallpapers. Music, all kinds of stuff to check out once we get back to the desktop. Yeah, I think when, like, ranking up to get more slots is, like, getting every book to at least the next rank. I think this is the Steam book. Yeah, there's Steam Bike, rather. Which I never use, so this is what I'll probably just have to, like, leave the game on and, like, leave the X button pressed or something so I can just ride around forever and max that out without really having to do anything. Let's also drop the flame sword into storage, since there's nothing else we can really do with it. So that's that. Let's also check out these side quest areas. because I have kicked a lot of chims. That's another thing I didn't point out, but if you look, I have 638 chim, so we shouldn't need any more of that for a while either. So yeah, we've pretty much maxed that out. I think that is actually completely maxed out, so that's good. Oh yeah, and we also picked up a chim crown. I found, I think, 2 more chim. Oh, actually a lot more king gems. 4 of them, I guess. And you have a chance at getting a crown from them for 100 GP. It's not really that much. Yeah, the old tape a button down with rubber bands. Yep. All right, so he's completely maxed this out. So we're pretty much done with that. We've got some items. Yeah, I picked up one of these books from trades, which I'm probably going to wait till the second volume to use it because, like, my stuff is maxed out, so I don't want to waste those 50 points. Increasing max HP, I guess Haseo can have that, might as well. I like giving stats up to him because he's, like, always going to be there. And then some, might give these to somebody. I might give these to Gaspard. Adelie actually knows all those skills. I've already bought those books and taught it to him. Real answer is always Crash. Yeah, maybe. I tend to miss with the bike if I try to, like, surprise an enemy with it, though. Alright, don't even remember what this one is. This is, I think, the Mecha Grunty one. I've seen him a few more times. I don't know if I've actually unlocked anything for it yet, though. Yeah, there we go. A little bit. I don't run into him that often. Well, that wasn't really worth it at all. Okay, and there's one over here in the Alchemy District. I also haven't done any of the chaotic PKs, because you kind of have to go out of your way for those, and I didn't want to, like, do one off-screen, you know? I wanted to, if we see one, I wanted to actually catch it here.
Hey!
So a few more lucky animals as well. Some customization stuff, again, probably not really worth it, but might as well collect what we can. Alright, so now it's quest time. I may actually, let me get...
Is she not here? The semi-final is just about to start.
Ah.
Is she still mad about what I said about Sakaki before? For now, I'll just go register at the arena counter.
No, we've got to hang out with our friends at Syllabus and Gaspard. Also need to see what kind of equipment Gaspard's got. Yeah, so I've given him a slightly better blade and some level 42 armor. He's also got this arts knowledge accessory. Level 10 and level 1. All right, level 15, 10, and 1. Yeah, so I'm going to be giving him some new stuff once we get here. So, underground exploration, go exploring for minerals. Doesn't that sound fun? Get a text of sense. It's another one of these where you have to bring back a stone. So this NPC is going to call another NPC to say that we've accepted the quest.
Oh my!
Oh my, hello. So I think this is the same guy that we got that white stone for the other time. So it'll be in a wall in the deepest part of the cave. Hugs and kisses. Oh boy. Are you supposed to alternate the X's and O's? Alright, is Gaspard around? Don't see him. Okay, well, I guess we'll run into him up here. Oh, that's a good Bob Ross emote. Alright, Gaspard, I've got some presents for you, friend. First off, here is a book. It's even +5. I went ahead and alchemized it for some reason. Are the O's hugs, or I think the O's are hugs and the X's are kisses? Is that how that works? So you also will get, I don't have a robe for you, sorry, but I guess I can give you one of these. I don't know that I even have any good customization stuff for you. Teach you some status recovering spells, why not? If you're gonna double as our healer. So let's see, well, I can give him experience plus 10. I guess that's better than nothing, and I can always probably get it back from him through trades or something. Alright, so let's give him that. So, you're gonna have your crappy robe that gives you 0 stats. It gives him literally nothing. What's even the point? He might as well just, like, why would... That's a level 10. That's not even, like, a level 1 robe. Yeah, alchemy, it's pretty easy, especially as you're, like, grinding stuff up. And you get... that. I think that's the reason I got it to +5, is because I had, like, 10 of those just from killing all of the enemy parties around the map. So we need to go... Yeah, this is the leveling up area, which we don't care about. It's level 34. I'm way above that by now. The monsters in this area are too weak. So yeah, as you're picking up duplicates and stuff, the money isn't really that important. So, you know, if you can just throw some stuff into alchemy and get some bonuses for it, you might as well. Oh, hey, what's up?
Huh? Oh, is that you, Haseo? What a
Your two friends are really creepy. It bothers me that they have, like, matching models.
You want a quest?
Hey, watch it!
The X's and O's are supposed to be kissing lips? Is that true?
Who are you?
Shut up, you two.
We're on patrol.
Patrol?
It's a moon tree duty. We go out regularly into different areas to prevent PKs.
We send one person out into this infinite list of areas.
You sure are dedicated.
Not really. We just go on quests and take out any annoying...
I mean, I guess a quest area would be a good place to go, though, because more people are going to come in here.
Like PKs. And PKKs.
And PKKKs. Player killer,
Well,
killer killers.
We're the ones that are going to complete this quest. You guys are wasting your time.
Alright, well, with that, let's go find some rock or something. So we can pretty much ignore, like, just about everything in here. I might as well throw up a fairy's orb. Okay, so it's in the deepest wall, which means I guess it would be way over there on the west. And we will just completely run past anything that tries to get in our way. I mean, yeah, they're also PKKs, but I don't know, they have some sense of justice or something. That makes it all better, right? I don't actually know what they do. I guess they give them a stern talking to, because they're not allowed to attack somebody unless they're attacked first, I think is the rule.
Cowards! It's 2 against 1!
Idiot! Just let us PK you.
Haseo.
Damn it. This is supposed to be Matsu's job. Where'd he go?
2 wrongs don't make a right, but maybe if you just keep doing enough of them.
Who the heck are you people?
What is your voice?
Wanna get PK'd too?
Examine me real quick and look at my level and see if you want to do that. Let's pull out our broadsword here. We can play around with that for a bit. So this is my sword. It looks pretty cool. I can also do an armor pierce.
Ogre sword!
Man, Syllabus, you just wiped out that guy.
Damn! You'll regret it.
Will I, though? We had to run a few steps back to say this.
Yeah, you're a dead man.
Boss. Thanks, man. You saved me. Those guys just showed up all of a sudden. It's not much, but take it.
If I don't acknowledge his existence, he'll stop talking to me. I'm not here. Okay, he left. I don't know, because death works differently in a story sense than it does in the actual game. Who knows? So I think, yep, left turn here will take us the way we want to go. Thankfully, there don't seem to be that many enemies around. I think there was one enemy we came across earlier we were able to sneak by. Don't need chims, don't need items, we can just keep running. I think I actually saw it for a second there before it faded to black. Seems we're at an impasse, gentlemen.
And 2 parties, huh? What do we do, Haseo?
Huh?
Who gets the item? You can't go empty-handed after coming all the way down here, right? Arena was 3-on-3. How about we handle this mano a mano?
What?
You and I fight it out. Teammates stay out of it. The winner gets the item. How about it?
It's alright for a captain of the 7th Council to PK?
No. It's a duel.
A duel? What century are you living in?
Take off your gloves.
What's the matter? Worried
I will smack you with my glove.
Do you need to have your friends to protect you?
You want a sparrow counter again? That's how you get a sparrow counter.
Think you can beat me?
That's the attitude.
Think it over, Haseo.
Pistols at
Can't
dawn.
fight here.
He suggested it.
Why can't I fight
matter.
here?
If you hurt someone without a good reason, you're just like those PKs.
No, it's a duel.
What? PKs?
Yeah, that's right. We encountered some PKs on the way here. That's why we were late.
Found ya! You can run, but you can't hide!
You guys are finished. Boss, come on. These are the guys we told you about. Let's get them.
Okay.
Oh, I know you. You're the guy with back problems.
Stupid enough to tangle with us. I'm gonna teach you some manners. Huh? What? The terror of death? You're the Crimson Demon.
It's Flame Sword Demon? I guess he doesn't have the Flame Sword anymore, though.
Get ready, fools.
Our boss is uber strong.
Sorry, say that again?
Okay, wipe them out.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Don't cry later.
Alright, so let's try out Twin Moons. I think that's the only one we haven't seen. And that takes out both of them. He actually hit me for 8, and that seems like a lot.
Well, that's that, I guess.
No way, I can't defeat these guys.
Huh? Boss!
Wait for us!
Well, that was a colossal waste of time.
Want to get started?
No.
What?
That intrusion really pissed me off.
What? You're not going to fight? We got all pumped up for it.
Who are you, anyway? You have no place in this conversation.
Come on, Captain.
Shut up. I said I changed my mind. We might as well save it for a more appropriate stage. Right, Haseo?
Whatever.
It's our mistake we didn't spot the PK.
I don't know how you couldn't. Like, there's only one path to this area.
Take
Like,
the item.
I guess maybe they came in after him or something. Alright, well, give me the stone. And that's that. Nothing, all ease. We get a return feather for it, great. So that's mostly why I do these quests. It's not like the levels are important or anything, but there's usually a bit of flavor, which is really why we're here, after all. The characters and their interactions are, like, way more interesting in general than the actual combat for the most part. Whether that's good or bad for you, it's kind of up to you to decide. Oh, there's all those hugs and kisses again. Also, the less than 3. Was less than 3 a thing before? I thought that was a relatively recent internet thing. I didn't know they were doing that back in 2006 or whenever this was released.
Sounds like that Matsu guy still plans to fight you. Gonna be okay?
Yeah, I think I'm fine.
Don't worry. I'll be ready.
Pretty old. It must have been if they knew, if game developers knew about it back then. These are the same people that put ROTFL for rolling on the floor laughing, so. I don't think there's anything else in here. Nope. It's Super 2006? Alright, well. To be fair, I don't know how much internet jargon I was really using when I was 16. I mean, I was around when, like, chat rooms are a thing, but that was a long time ago. I mean, we were on dial-up when we were going into, I think it was chatbox.com. I don't know if that was, like, a thing for too long after that, but that was, like, the first internet chat I remember being in, and I was way too young for it. I was there with my cousin, who was essentially a giant internet troll, and he said the best way for people to get your attention is to just randomly insult them. So that's kind of what we did on chatbox.com. But, you know, I was a very small child. Okay, so Gaspard is not going to come with us for the arena. Yeah, I was never really, I mean, I was in an IRC channel, but not like pre-2000. I used to be in Speed Demo's Archives IRC channel quite a lot. That would have been probably mid-2000s. But before then, I wasn't really into that kind of thing. So unfortunately, no Adelie this time. I think we'll be fine with the two of us, though.
Adelie's late, isn't she?
Yeah.
She did say she'd come, so I'm sure there's nothing to be worried about.
Yeah. Hey, what the? Who said that I was worried?
I'm here. I'm so
All
glad
this
I made
running
it
in
on
game
time.
has made me exhausted and out of breath.
You made it!
Yeah.
Did something happen, Adelie?
You gotta listen.
The way that he, like, stresses the T in Adelie, like, really bothers me.
Stop and ended up all the way at the last stop. I was like, oh man, where is this place?
Uh-huh.
Mr. Haseo, the semi-final match is about to begin. Please finish the registration process.
Oh, the match is about to start. Let's go, everyone.
I generally don't like Twitch chat unless it's on a smaller channel. If you try to follow Twitch chat on anything that has like a, you know, a good sized following, it's pretty much unfollowable. There's like a happy medium, but then once you get above that number, it's just like, there's no way to even actually have a conversation. Bunch of twin blades. We're a bunch of twin blade people. Level 36 and 35. Let's see, I have the broadsword. Let's switch over to the twin blades, might as well.